Okay, so let's just get the session started. This is just going to be a very humble effort because as of right now, the economy is not really doing that well. There's a kind of a halt in terms of how the FBA space is going further. There's kind of been a very uh, halt in terms of business operations. The interest rate in Pakistan is as of now 20%. That kills all the corporate side of things. There's not many job creations right now. People are losing their jobs, and the currency is devalued like 30% in the last 1 year. That basically tells you that your GDP per capita is reduced by 30% in 1 year. If it grows by 5% each year, that's like a huge improvement. And you just think about losing 30%. So this is going to be a small session, a session about hard things. Hopefully, how we are going to have to work in order to succeed. And this is going to be a session prone approach in terms of how we need to uplift ourselves in terms of our careers, and hopefully that is helpful for the people. Okay, so again, we've already gone over the reasons on why this is very important right now, and this needs to be said right now that the inflation right now is eating away at your salary and savings. If you had any sort of savings, if you had any sort of, let's say, even if you had some plot or some investment in real estate, if the prices don't increase by 30%, that means you lost 30% in 1 year, because Pakistani rupees is now valued at 30% less than its value last year. So if the plot does not increase by 30%, if any investment does not increase by 30%, that means that investment was in loss this year. So making ends meet is a lot difficult. As of right now, it's very difficult for people to make ends meet. Unfortunately, rising unemployment because nobody's creating jobs right now. There's a lot less jobs right now, and why I think you have to go some other way, and that is going to be the theme of this session as well. Okay, so what I can say is that this is all good, this is all correct, this is all true, but the thing is, what do you do about it, right? So what is this webinar going to achieve, and how do we need to move forward? Right. So this is what this is not going to include. So this is not going to include any quick ways to make money. This is not going to include any tips for passive income. That passive income dream that you get sold on every Facebook ad. And this is not going to include any political or global recession solutions. This is not what I am trying to do. What I'm trying to do is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build an action plan for your financial health. Forget about the world, forget about the world issues. Focus on yourself. That is the most important thing. You have to go step by step. You have to go from individual to family to community to city to country. So you have to take care of yourself first, then you can take care of your family, hopefully. If you take care of your family well enough, only then you can think about the community. So that is the approach that I've taken on this, and a lot of people have reached out to me in the very recent days and weeks, and they're looking for a way out, and it needs to be said in terms of how they can actually do it. So how to build an action plan, how to build goals as per your personal situation, and how to force yourself to implement your plan. That is going to be very important as well. Okay, accountability is going to be very, very important part of this workshop. Okay, so first of all, this is going to be very